Hi, 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 hi. I have Phoenix Wright playing in the background, and the intro is doing the intro thing. Hi, hi. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are having a good Tuesday. I've had a very normal Tuesday, which means I am tired and EP, and work sucked. But that's okay. I've just been doing my thing. It's nice today. So it has been very, very nice weather-wise where I'm at. It's, 70 degrees or so. What is that in Celsius for all you Celsius people? 70 F2C. 21.5 ish. It's been like super nice. And I have my door closed. 21's great. Yeah, it's been like very, very nice outside. Because it's getting to be fall, and fall is the best season. But I have my computer going, and the door to my office is closed, and I made tea because my throat would hurt if I just kind of raw dogged it today. And I'm like, it's really warm in here. It's definitely really warm in here. But I have tea today. 21 was great and cold enough. Yeah, it's been absolutely gorgeous outside the past few days. But my day's been okay. Like, outside of work, I've just been reading Yuri still. So I finished the one I was talking about yesterday, the What Does the Fox Say manhwa. And yesterday I said it was 130 something chapters. It's like 135 chapters. And I was like, I'm at 60 chapters. I'm like halfway done. But as I was reading, I was like, this feels like it's wrapping up soon. And I was right. It's not 135 chapters. It's 90 chapters with like 45 chapters of side stories afterwards. Which is very funny. That's like 2/3 is the actual amount, and then like 1/3 of the chapters is just side stories and like post-epilogue content. But I read it. It was the ending was alright, I would say. It went about as I expected, but there were so many like loose ends at the end of the manhwa that I'm like, I get why they made an extra 45 chapters of side stories, because like without them, I don't think I would have been satisfied with the ending. But with the side stories, I'm like, okay, we got all the conclusions that I wanted. Save, I think, one. There was like one potential like loose end that I wanted that I don't think was ever going to be a part of the manhwa. But I started a new one, and this one is infinitely more toxic. It's wonderful. We love toxic Yuri. Oh, lordy. But that's how my day's been going. The one I'm reading today has been called Love Thy Neighbor. It's like a webtoon style, I would guess. It's not on webtoon because it's like too adult for that. But it's like of that, style where it's like super long panels and stuff like that. This one is very interesting. It's not normal. The setup for it is very weird. It's about these like two neighbors, one of whom is like a college student, the other one is like a married woman. But the married woman's husband is like super in debt and has these like debt collectors after him, and they're like trying to kill like the wife, and he like abandons the wife to like live on her own basically, and she like hides in like the college student's house to like get away from the debt collectors basically, and they shack it up and like things go from there. It's what like they're like trying to like, I don't know, I'm not gonna go into it without spoiling. It's very toxic. They don't have a healthy relationship. The married couple doesn't have a healthy relationship. There's like a constant sense of danger. The college student doesn't have a good relationship with her family. But she like has this facade of being a good person to everyone. It's super unhealthy. I could turn you in whenever you want. No, it's not that kind of vibe. I don't even know how to describe their relationship. Thank God. No, it's like the opposite of that, where the wife is like so depressed that she's like, I will accept love from anyone, and this like college student is like, I am head over heels with this person who's like taking advantage of me. But also the college student is very much not a good person. Like, she's like a good person on the surface, and like everyone thinks that she's a good person, but she like constantly has ulterior motives and is very manipulative and stuff like that. You know, kind of like me. Where everyone thinks I'm a good little slime. I'm kidding. Sure. See, I have just manipulated you all into thinking I'm a wonderful little ball. Or little Bester is good little slime. But yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting. I just finished. I'm like at the halfway point, I think, of the manhwa. I think it's done. It's not super clear to me if it's actually done or if it's like just has like 2 seasons and I'm only at the halfway point. Season 1 finale, Season 2 finale, there's a Season 3, and then the end. So there's like 104 chapters, and I'm on chapter 43. So I'm almost halfway there. Shut up. Shut up, Liz. You don't know anything. Oh man. I don't know. It did get me thinking about myself. Like, I'm half joking. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into psychoanalyzing myself on stream. That's never gonna end well. One second. Give me 1 second. I wouldn't advise it, yeah. Sorry, I have it. Yeah, there we go, okay. But no, the plan for today is Phoenix Wright. We're playing Phoenix Wright today. We are continuing turnabout Christmas time. I don't remember what the name of the chapter is again. But that's the plan. And then we have Sekiro on Thursday. Is that your cat out here? No, that's me tapping on the desk, actually. Rengoku's not in here right now. He's in the living room. I left him, he was, like, falling asleep on, like, a leather chair in my living room. It's just me tapping away. He's in jail. He's literally in the most spacious room in the house. If you call the house his jail, then maybe. Because he's not allowed outside. Outdoor cats, like, need a lot more, like, rigorous vaccinating and deworming and, like, checking, like he has all his vaccines, but they need a lot more care. And, when I talked to the vet, they were like, is he satisfied inside? And I was like, he seems satisfied inside. He never really tries to, like, escape. He'd go outside because he lived on the streets, and they were like, good, please keep him inside. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So, away from my arms, true, so true. He usually, like, sleeps near me, though, or in one of my areas. My brother says that it's very illegal that he never sleeps in my brother's areas of the house. When my cats are outdoor, we tried to take one on a leash one time, and he didn't like it. Yeah. Hi, X-Dude. Hi. I'm glad to hear you're doing awesome. I'm glad that you had an awesome day. Yeah, I've thought about taking him outside, but it's like, there's so much that has to go into it. Plus, I think there's a cat that lives at my house. I don't know how else to put this. On the side of my house, there's like a very small fenced-in area. It's not like it's the size of like a half bathroom. Like, it's very small. And like the only thing that, like, it's a little corner hidden away by a fence from the street, and the only thing that's there is like a metal work table and like some like bags of mulch and stuff like that. And I think a cat lives back there. Or at least one of the stray cats in the neighborhood is like taking up residence there for a little bit, because 2 weeks running, when I've gone to mow that side of the house, the cat like bolts away from that area. So it's like definitely chilling there, at least on Sundays, or Saturday 2 weeks ago, Sunday this past week. So I don't know. It's a black cat. Become friends with them? Maybe. It's one of the strays, so I don't know. Our neighborhood has like 3 stray cats. There's this black one. More like Catterday. Oh my god. Thank you, Iz. Thank you for that one. Leaves? Good. I'm kidding. But there's like 3 stray cats in our neighborhood. There's this black one. There's one by the entrance to the neighborhood that I have never seen, but my brother has seen. And then there's this fluffy lady cat who lives down like a cul-de-sac that is sort of, it's like half stray. Because she stays at like these people's house, like one of the houses down this cul-de-sac, and we've talked to the owner of the house, and he's like, yeah, it's not my cat, but she stays at our house, so we built her like a little cat house. So she has like a cat house for like rainy days at this person's house. Based, yeah, very based. So I don't know, like she's like sort of their outdoor cat, but she never goes inside. And she's come up to us. She's very friendly. When we go on walks and stuff down that cul-de-sac, sometimes she'll like walk up to us and brush up against us and stuff like that. So she's very friendly. It's not their cat, but they are as humans. Yeah, pretty much. But maybe we can try to befriend the black cat. I don't know. You guys want to play some Phoenix, right? I have a headache. I took some ibuprofen like right before stream, but I got a headache. For those of you who have played Phoenix Wright before, how much more Phoenix Wright is there left to play? Give it 30 minutes to work and drink water? Drink water. I'm kidding. Hydrate. Oh my god. You would force something so cruel on me? I'm so bad at hydrating. That's probably why I have headaches all the time. Yes. I'm not so sure, Wiz. Sounds like a bad idea to me. Drinking water? Who needs water? Excuse me. I should go get a Powerade. Or better, a Monster. No, I'm kidding. A protein shake has water in it, right? Okay. I mean, Powerade in that bad? Yeah, I drink plenty of Powerade. Although, I think the only things I've had to drink today are a protein shake and a Monster. And now a cup of tea. Okay. So, we just finished the first day of trial for Miles Edgeworth. Oh, before we get started, those again, I'm gonna ask again. If you played Phoenix Wright, please let me know how many more streams we have left of this game. Like, is this the last case, or do we have like plenty left? That like it's like I do need to know for like planning purposes, stream planning purposes. Turnabout goodbyes. We're on this one. I never played. Okay. Trintelix, do you know? This one is a banana question. I do actually want to know how much more Phoenix Wright there is. It's the original last case of the first game, but they include a fifth bonus one and re-releases. Then it's onward the second game. Is that fifth case long? And is it, like, would you call it part of the first game? Like, is it something I have to play to finish the first game? Like, I'm trying... Really, what I'm trying to do is plan around fucking Silk Song. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. For those of you who are new, catching up, during the first day of the trial, Edgeworth was in a really bad position, and we were really in a really bad position. But Maya bought us some time by, like, creating an outburst in the middle of the trial and, like, being held in contempt of court, basically. He, like, delayed long enough for us to figure it out, more or less. I just knew I had to do something. Let me pop a lozenge here. I'm gonna need several of these today. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Thank God Detective Gumshoe is actually a decent guy. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know, I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture trying to bail some money every time I hear the word bail? I wish. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. Oh, my... There. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. Sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Oh my god, I'm still on this. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. What an interesting statement for her to make, because when Maya takes over her body, Mia's not present for that. Or when Mia takes over her body, Maya's not present for that. So, like, she would never see her sister. Her sister just kind of, like, takes over, and she's not conscious for it. What even was the outcome of the trial? What do we need to figure out? Why the person shooting the gun was left-handed and it was Edgeworth's right hand? Having internet issues again? No worries, no worries. That's totally okay. Talking to some lights while this is happening? Well, that's the thing. It was, like, made explicitly clear the first time that it happened that Maya was not aware that Mia, like, had taken over. So, like, it's just very interesting for her to be like, I wonder if I'll see my sister again. She never saw her again after she passed away to begin with. What are we even doing? Like, genuinely. Oh, are we supposed to do something here? Oh, maybe if I go to the criminal apartments, I can talk to Gumshoe and get her out. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Probably. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today? Well, we know he is, right? How late am I? Not like at all. But hi Cosmic. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Or Wednesday? You're British. Am I remembering that right? If I'm confusing with you with someone else, I very much apologize. If I remember right, you're British. Just past midnight, and yep, you got it right. Okay. Alright. Thank God. I always, like, get so worried. I actually, like, I don't know, months ago, when I was, like, first starting out streaming, I, like, did not recognize someone who was new, and after they had, like, gotten back, and ever since then, I've been, like, paranoid that I'm gonna mess someone up again. You can't just ask someone if they're British. I mean, I just did. What's anyone gonna do about it? I haven't seen Larry today at all. Tuesday wasn't great, so here's to a good Wednesday. Amen. Amen to that. So much amen. I hope you have a good Wednesday too, Cosmic. I'm sorry to hear that your Tuesday wasn't great. I haven't seen Larry. So, Cosmic, FYI, if you did not see the end of last Phoenix Wright stream, we finished the day 1 trial, or day 2 trial, or whatever it is. A first trial for Edgeworth. And we just started today. We're like looking for Gumshoe to get Maya out of detention after she had an outburst during the trial. Hope you're doing well too. Today was okay. It was alright. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. So you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karner is playing for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Played on the DS at first, so it's weird for me for those signs to actually be legible. That's very funny. Another witness. Oh right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not literally to divulge that information. Right. Yeah, so for those who were not here, like this is kind of like the crux of the conundrum here. So Edgeworth was on the boat with another guy, the victim, who's this guy. And the gun was fired, and it has Edgeworth's right handprints on it. But you can see here the guy is firing with his left hand. And if there's only 2 people on the boat, like, it doesn't make any sense. That's kind of like the conundrum of what we had to deal with in the first day of trial. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard of anything like that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. All started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. That's, like, really what this trial is about. It's, like, kind of about DL6 because the victim... In the DL6 incident, was Edgeworth's dad's murder, and the dead person that Edgeworth supposedly killed got the murderer off scot-free. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes, he still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Guys saw that case in particular? Do you mean this one? Because the TL6 drawn near, so true. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I could have teared too. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Let's go! Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait, I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Hey, let's go! Edgeworth, being a homie. It's because he cares. Our boy. See, that is why Maya's my favorite character, and why Edgeworth is probably the fan favorite. I really like them both. They're both really good characters. Honestly, I think most of the characters in this game are really well written for being like a what do you call it? Like rather simple? Like it's very simple writing, but it's very well written. Huh? You say Aki? What about her? Did one of your messages get censored? I don't see it here. My previous message didn't send. YouTube probably ate it. It wouldn't surprise me if that happened. YouTube eats like half my messages because I curse in them. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edward to pay this month's rent, too. That's why I say damn true. Damn, I wonder if this will get eaten. Yeah, it's very strange. Because it's not. It's very not clear when stuff should and should not be eaten. Where's our resident Yaoi expert Aki when we need to hear Edward's thoughts out loud is what I wanted to say. I believe you mean Rain. Rain was the one who was posting all the Yaoi stuff, which is very funny. I don't think Aki... At least I don't... I get supposed to get Aki in my head with a lot more Yuri than Yaoi. I don't think she minds Yaoi, though. Ahem, unnecessary feelings. Oh, man. It's so good. Their chemistry is so good. It's so good. It's more like a council of Yaoi Yuri. So true. We all love gay. It's just so good. Yaoi and Yuri are both very good. I'm feeling sick from all. It's super okay. You're good. You're good. You don't need to apologize for anything. Hey Nick, you finally came. You just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They're like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Yes, Maya, I can. Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. So he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. I love her. She's great. What do you think we can do next? I'm lacking in the clues department. We go to the park and look for a Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as a bet at any. Alright. I guess we're going back. There aren't many cops around today, are there? Probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! We love our burger addicted assistant, so true. Hey, it's Lana. Y'all really did it today. Well, what do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lana. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Lotto, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon you might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was going to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange. Make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated those southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We get a deal or not? What do we do now? Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. I love how she knows that we're poor instinctively. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy? Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. I love that she's immediately on board with this. Just like these courts, guilty until proven innocent. True, so true. I mean, Cosmic, I hope you're not offended by this question. Are you a beans person? A lot of we love you, but a man's entire profession and personal life hangs on this trial. True. Plus, he's our boyfriend. Gordy, I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him. Nick, don't you get it? Okay. How exactly do we... Absolutely not? Okay. I figured I would ask, at least. I like beans. Like the Heinz beans that you guys have. I've made them several times. Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? No offense taken, but I very cook. Let's cook real food. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. What in the absolute fuck? Why? What? Larry, what are you doing? That was not here a moment ago. I love food though. I'm a big foodie. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against them, but it's a struggle meal. Only for when I can't afford, don't have time to cook actual food. Very convenient though. I got you, I got you. Excuse me. Steel Samurai camera out? Yeah. What the fuck is the Steel Samurai inflatable doing here? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry. What the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. If you like put this here, it would like be really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's real impressive she could find those for you. Oh, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Alright. Hey Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. I wasn't there yesterday. Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. It's a little unit by my hot dog stand. So I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. Broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. Or I thought you'd inflate it by yourself. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Oh, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our processes are for here on, though. Huh? Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. Acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think it was ever like that in school. We know he was not. No? Really? Oh, we were only in the same class for a little bit. We transferred schools pretty quickly. When the DL6 happened, incident happened. I mean... That's the guy selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. You think Gordy really exists? No, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. I was hoping to see if he knew anything about Gordy. I guess not. Something about the Steel Samurai doesn't work for me. Oh, really? It's pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really, true connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. Oh my god. He's being pretentious about the Steel Samurai. That's the compressor, yeah. Why do I feel like that's going to be relevant? Maybe it won't be, but like... I mean, okay. Hey y'all, well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Again. I told y'all, no sneezing. You have to set the camera to respond to things that are a little softer than a bang. You're carrying one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. I learned something in today's Crown, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. So I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Didn't you have information about that case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it to you for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? She's literally just going to give up her life career? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet, a UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, and that's it, I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Wait, why can't we keep choosing this? Like, it doesn't check itself off? That's very strange. I don't think it's ever happened in this game before. Is the boat rental open now? Is that how this works? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation until it blows over. I get it. I would wager that the witness is probably like the boat rental person. Like, they're the only person that we haven't met yet. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Hey there, pal. What's up? Look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Okay. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? Mr. Ezra's father died in the DL6 incident, yep, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hannon. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past, but they'll drag that out and hit him within the court tomorrow too. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting that. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gordy Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? Oh, doing a little questioning for me then. Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Gumshoe about the deal with Lana. Nick, try and telling him sooner next time. Yeah. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid in your search for Gordy. Oh my god. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for fighting evidence. You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing Super Weapon Number 1 Missile. He's a canine police dog? What? Gumshoe's initial reaction is basically how I'd react to a lot of the shenanigans. I mean, Gumshoe knowing about it and not, like, telling us to not is, like, hella illegal, right? Because if there's extra information about the case, they should know about it, and Lada shouldn't. But if Lada has extra information, she should be giving it to them, and not us, right? Bork Bork Crew. Missile. Missile's a good name for a dog. Missile, Missile, here boy. Bork. There he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. This will help us how? Woof. Next secret number 1, 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to go out and catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. The legal systems are weird here. Either way, you've seen worse already in case 2. I mean, yeah, the judge should be deposed because he's taking bribes from Red White. Like, we know that he's in Red White's pocket, and he's still the judge. It's very funny. Missile, the iconic Panafornium dog breed, the Shiba Inu. True. Secret of number 3, a metal detector. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might be eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I understood as the jab being under blackmail rather than bribery. Oh, probably, actually. You're probably correct, yeah. Yeah, he's probably being blackmailed. That still means he's corrupt, though, right? And should not be in court anymore? Because he's willing to, like, throw cases if he's being blackmailed. I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make my mind up either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. We can just pick one? Can we come back and switch them? I'm taking the cute puppo. Can we borrow a missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Work. He's so cute. Oh boy. Canine unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. This is gonna be very interesting. Hey Nick, Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh right. The little creature of the It's a dog? Why are you calling it a fucking creature? Emphasize that he's cute, it's official, I know, right? It's great. Very cute with shiny eyes. It's so good. Yeah, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Grah. What's wrong, Missile? Hey, Missile, Missile! Oh my god, Missile is going crazy. Eating the samurai dogs. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Nice samurai dogs. Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. Okay. How do we control missile? Is there nothing else that we can do here with the puppo? Keep that mud away from me. What am I gonna tell the big boss? Borrows missile, ruins best friend's livelihood, refuses to advocate. Literally true. My poor dogs. Is that it? Does that mean that missile was not the correct choice? Let's grab the metal detector. Okay. Okay, well there's nothing here. Bye-bye, Popo? Yeah. Wait, what happens if we present to nothing? Does it still register as Lada? Yeah, it does. Okay. There's nothing here still, so the metal detector might be at, like, the boat rental? Yeah. That's a really awful noise. That's a really awful noise, that, beeping. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. He immediately sends Maya to do his bidding. Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look. Huh? An air tank? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Third of all, why would an air tank be in the bushes? Huh? Something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. We might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Air tank. Air tank of dubious value retrieved. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. You're the one with the banner of flags. Do you know why this is here? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I want to ask you about this air tank. Yours? Why would I have a thing like that? See how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? Just like the strings around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Why would anything tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go ask me a question like that? We have caught Larry Butts in the act of littering. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the Fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. It didn't go so well. It didn't go so well? You could be a little bit more specific? Come on, look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine, whatever, it's like I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then, blam. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. And took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of that my gourd, that's for sure. Interesting. That actually might be relevant to the case, unfortunately. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. A week ago. As far as I could see, the tank went flying into Gourd Lake, so I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianci gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. Oh my god, he was on the fucking lake the night of the murder? You gotta be kidding me, dog. I'm going to murder someone if Larry Butts is the fucking witness that Von Karma calls tomorrow. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery, at least. Mystery? Maybe we could go tell her. What? Oh, is he Gordy? Maybe he's Gordy. Well, Mr. Wood, I've got all the info you need. Got the scoop and Gordy for me yet? When was this? Do you have a date on this? There's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can you all be so short? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? Proof that Gordy doesn't exist? Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make his claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Take that! Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. The Gourd Samurai. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Oh my god. I sigh. The tank, along with the deflated steel samurai, fell into the lake. Hi. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We're solving the mystery of Gordy right now. The steel samurai is Gordy. But hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, Gordy. At the same time, couple is taking a photograph of the lake. I've been adulting all day. Oh no! What have you been adulting? What have you been up to? One second. Dealing with bank stuff and sending letters, writing checks. Ugh, adulting. Nothing fun? Yeah. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. You're going to have to go back to school and be a productive member of society. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Yeah, okay, so I kind of figured. Since the boat rental place is the only place that we haven't been able to check out. There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living by himself. Let's go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Well... yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be as much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might be helpful at all, but here, take it. At 11:50. Poor Lotta, it's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Classic. Someone should whip that butts into shape. So what is this extra photo that we got? Oh, we can't even look at it. I was taken at 11:50. And the murder happened at 12:15. There was another bang at 11:50. We know that the gun was fired. It's so strange. Lotta heard 2 gunshots just after midnight. This one was taken at 11:50. But the gun was fired 3 times. Like, there's nothing adds up. It's really, really strange. Okay, I know we're supposed to go to the boat rental shop, but I want to go back here and see if we can't get the fishing rod. Oh, we can't. Gosh dang it. Von Karma withholding evidence? What do you mean withholding evidence? Oh, you mean like the gunshot stuff? Yeah. I'm sure he knows something that we don't. I love fishing bottom, bye bye Q Puppo. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that it wasn't Missile who was supposed to be like the one thing that you're supposed to find, you know? Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. Alright, doesn't seem to be anywhere around at all. Let's go check it out anyways. Caretaker Shack. You got a new area. What is this? There's a para here. I already don't want to deal with this. No. Oh no. Their witness is gonna be a senile old man? Or is he drunk? I don't know which is better. Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where are you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg, yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? I mind. He'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Oh my god. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello, Squawk. Nick, what was that? A parrot, the one on that perch. Keith, yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, Squawk. This is gonna... Tomorrow's trial is gonna be a fucking disaster. Yep. The wet noodle? What, Trintellix? Are you trying to get your noodle wet? With one Mia Fey. Oh, and he's asleep. Guess he's relieved. A pasta shop? Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. How dare I? What? What? What did I say at the beginning of stream? That I'm an evil, manipulating ball of slime. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dough tossing? Yeah, we are at Parrot Town. You cutie. Yes, you'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg. Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? Oh, and he's asleep again. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngster these days. Damned if I understand them. By the way, is the Rockies like a specific term place in the America? I've never heard of them. Yes, the Rockies is a mountain range. Much like the Alps or, I don't know, the fucking Himalayas. North America has two major mountain ranges. One ranging from, like, Alberta, Canada, down to, like, Utah, basically. And that's the Rocky Mountains. And there's another set of mountains that runs down, like, from, like, New York to, like, Tennessee, I want to say. And that's the Appalachian Mountains. Rockies are Japanifornia's iconic mountain range, which includes Mount Fuji. True! But yeah, there's two major mountain ranges in the US/Canada. The Rockies, which are like near the west part of America, and the Appalachian Mountains, which are like near the east side of America. Do not know there were mountains. I do know there were mountains, but I didn't know the name of the one. Yeah. I don't know that. Yeah. I would pull up a map, but that seems like a lot of effort. Doing the Appalachians, somehow never heard of the Rockies. Presuming it's a nickname. No, it's literally not. They're literally called the Rocky Mountains. Like that's actually, I mean, Rockies, I guess is their name. But they are called the Rocky, like Rocky Mountains, and that's their official name. Sorry for the geography side tangent. Not at all. I actually surprisingly know a lot of geography. When I was a child, we had this like academic, I don't know, competition thing that it wasn't mandatory, but it was one of those like highly encouraged, you know, like everyone's supposed to participate in one of the subjects. And I was part of like our geography team. So I had to memorize like most, at least, of the countries and capitals of both Africa and Asia in like, I don't know, the 6th grade. So when I was like 12 or so. Very descriptive? Yeah, Rocky Mountains is very, very descriptive. So, yeah, I know quite a bit of geography. I know where most countries are at this point, what most capitals are. Well, I've probably forgotten most of the capitals at this point. But I can point to pretty much most countries and know which country it is. Or if you name me a country, I know where it is. And, like, major landmarks and stuff like that. I am quite familiar. And I know a lot of England's layout as well, but that's mostly because I follow football. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Look, Nick, he has an electric pamphlet on his table. What's going on? It's a great idea. We should do that at the office. Sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Could be Yako Warner at naming all the countries of the world. I don't know who that is. Probably not. I think some of the countries have changed since I've studied them. Like, when I was studying them, South Sudan did not exist. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh my god. There's a television in here, too. Was that football being used to describe association football? Wow. Yeah. Having been a follower of the Prem for like 5 years now, I call it football instead of soccer. I can't, when you hear the commentators calling it football all the time, I call it football. So like the pitch instead of a field and stuff like that. I can't help it. Where the character is from. I'll be taking your American card now. Please do. This is not a this is not a punishment, but a reward. It really is. It really is. It's locked. Of course it's locked. It's a safe. I'm not really a huge footy fan, but purely out of curiosity, what team? I mean, you're gonna judge me for this, but it's City. I follow City. I got into football to be like closer to my brother. My brother has always been a big football fan. He's been a City fan since before the takeover, and I started following City like because he followed City, and now I'm just a City fan on my own. Looks like the kitchen units. What are you cooking? Fair, honestly, I can't tell. I'm completely neutral. That's fair. There's plenty of people who are not football, like, especially in, like, the VTuber scene, no one follows sports at all. I'm, like, the only sports fan in VTubing. It definitely feels like that. Sometimes. it turns out there's not a lot of overlap between people who like anime and people who like sports. And those that do are usually sports anime people and not VTuber fans. People are too busy going outside touching grass to watch anime. Is it because you are shaped like a football? Do not kick the slime. Please do not kick the slime. I assure you the slime does not want to be kicked. This is so funny. Honestly, if I had to choose, I'd either go with one of the Manchesters or Aston, purely because that's what's supported by those around me. I mean, if I can tempt you to wear light blue. Oh, man. I assure you cannot go wrong. Since the topic came up, I just started Apothecary Diaries, which is cool. Oh my god, Apothecary Diaries is so good. It's so good. I love it. So, I actually haven't watched the most recent season. Because they started at season 2, right? If I remember right. But I really enjoy the manga. I've read most of the manga of Apothecary Diaries. Oh hey, you fit this color scheme. That was not really intentional, actually. Funnily enough. I am blue and orange because blue and orange is the best color combination for colorblind people. Fun fact. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. He is running a pasta shop here. That's true. Alright, should we click on the bird now? I feel like the bird is going to be relevant. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me. What, you forgot me? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly. You learn something new every day. I'd assumed it would be Yellow and Violet. I think Yellow and Violet's also probably good. But I actually spoke with some colorblind folks, and it turns out no, blue and orange is like the biggest contrast. That's like you can clearly tell no matter what colorblind you are, blue and orange like doesn't have any overlap. Polly, how you been? Hello, hello, squat. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Why is Polly going in the court record? I wonder if that's why Portal uses them. I would think it is. Yeah. That would be my guess. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can do is say hello. Har har har. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. That's why they made Nerf blasters as colors for a long time, because even to colorblind cops, they would know their toys. Yeah. The secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Squat. Cute. Highest fan and new friend. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell Polly everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squat. Oh my god. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Maya, the criminal. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Look, a little safe. It's locked. We know the code though now, right? It's 1228. Can we ask him about the murder? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Or rainbowlioli? I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Now you don't want to be arrested thrice. True. Is that why gun safety uses orange tips? And I'm learning so much today. Oh, God, my Wi-Fi's bad. No worries, no worries. If you're having trouble watching in real time, I would suggest putting the stream to like 1.5 times speed or 2 times speed, so that way you're like always catching up. It'll like auto catch you up that way. Indigo blue? Didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Else, yeah. Am I missing something? Is there something else I should know? Like, we did not get any information out of this. Exactly my phone in hindsight, it's too hot to hold. Oh no. Well, hopefully, it can calm down. I don't think there's anything else, right? What if we leave and come back? Did we already do this? Show him a gun. No. I don't think there's gonna be anything that we can show him. Okay. I mean, did we learn anything? It doesn't feel like we learned anything. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Let's see what Maya has to say. Ah, fresh air. Freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? AC Having's much more fun. Oh my god. It's not going to be so much fun when Edward refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Okay, alright. Very helpful. I forgot that we could even go to Grossberg's place. Okay, that was not particularly helpful. I think we just have to figure out something with this guy. Nowhere is it implied that there's pasta here. Where the fuck does this guy sleep? Maybe it's the testimony. No. Oh, okay, we just had to show him that we're a lawyer. Oh, lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not, Keith. That was our chance to clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg, either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on the lake the other night. The first time you actually need to present the badge. I think it's the second time. I think we also need to present Gelada, if I remember right. Like, that was the first time that we actually needed it. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Okay. Okay, we promise. Are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, no, you're good, you're good. Who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Phoenix, the only person that wants to eat your noodle is Miles Edgeworth. You need to understand this. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. You too, Meg. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. What was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. What? What? I didn't say anything. Phoenix Noodles is a great name for a brand of spicy noodles. Yeah, it is. It wouldn't surprise me if it exists already. I'm a big fan of spicy noodles, though. I actually very regular eat like the Samyang bulldog noodles. The carbonara flavor is good. The cheese flavor is good. I haven't had it in a long time, but I also like the black bean flavor and the soup flavor. They're good flavors. I do like the Samyang bulldog noodles quite a bit. Double Phoenix noodles exist? Hell yeah. Hello, Squawk. Bulldog is the best. It's so good. It's so good. I love spicy food. Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith, yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. I lived off it back in school. There was a shop nearby that would cook some for you for 50 pence extra. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I love that. I get the cup noodles all the time. Make a pot, like, put a kettle on, make some cup noodles. Hell yeah. Crack an egg in them. Very good. Dad! Oh my god, Phoenix is actually calling him Dad. Oh yep, the other night, out on the lake. I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang. A little while, this boat comes back. And a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Oh, yep. What did he say? Oh, yep. I forgot. I'll remember by court time tomorrow, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Oh, yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? I forgore. True. He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be worried. Talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Oh wait, I had one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget it, DL6, squawk. Huh? What'd you just say next? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Why the fuck? Why does Polly know about DL6? Oh, the music kicked in. I like this song. The soundtrack's really good. Hey, Mr. I mean, Dad. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? What a tweet. Shut up. We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Hey pal, a long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we want to ask you something. Yeah? Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. This was really helpful. Really? You seem surprised. Huh, no, not at all. That worked out for you. Wait, we can't give it back to him? The soundtrack is good. It really is. The soundtrack for this game is very, very good. I don't know if you care about Deltarune, but don't forget it's very clearly based on Maya's theme, and Susie is originally based on Maya herself. I don't know who that is. I've not played Deltarune. I have an Undertale playthrough on this channel. You are more than welcome to check it out, but you should know and go into it if you do check it out, the Undertale playthrough. You should go into it knowing that I did not have a good time playing Undertale. I did not like Undertale very much. And there were a lot of random people coming into chat who made the playthrough very weird. Understood? Yeah. So I don't expect to be playing Deltarune. Yeah, people kept coming here to spoil Nori. That's actually why we have the giant fucking text on the screen that says no spoilers. Is explicitly because of the Undertale streams. But also, Undertale is not written in a way that I enjoy. It has a lot of bait and switch humor, which I was not really anticipating. Like, I didn't know anything about the game going into it. I go into basically every game I play blind, like super blind. The game was written to be more comedic than I was anticipating, and the humor is not a style that I enjoy. Like, this game's humor, I think, is very enjoyable. Undertale's humor is very different from this game's, and it's like not at all the kind that I enjoy. So, I would not want to be a streamer on Undertale or Deltarune. The fandom is so bad at that. Way too many streamers saying the same thing. Yeah, it appears to be a common issue. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... that's supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is? Probably not a good idea to stream Deltarune based on that overview. I don't even know if I'm going to play Deltarune, if I'm being honest. Like, if Deltarune is even remotely written the same way that Undertale is, I don't think I'm very interested in it. Actually, I don't. He's been an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. So even the cops don't know who he is. Then would you please help us? Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That's when Edgar's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. What do you mean, you can't help but think? It definitely has something, like, the whole case is about DL6. Phoenix, please. Tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I'd consider opening the file up. The parent knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? I love how you instinctively added Mr. to your Edgeworth there. You truly can't Gumshoe. Did I say Mr. Edgeworth for Gumshoe's line or something? That's very funny. Oh, edgy boy. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squat? Don't forget DL6. Squat. Pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the old DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. So through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. Is there a way to say thank you to Detective Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe has been, like, the most broest bro of all bros this case. Like, for real, for real. Oh my god. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when suddenly he transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Oh, that's depressing. I don't like thinking about that. Was there something else? Oh, current cases. So yeah, there's murder weapons, others are who knows what. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that, it's evidence. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary, found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. If they were 9 in 2001, that means they were born in what, 1992? Probably, if their birthday's before December 28th. Damn. Huh. That's interesting. That means they would be, what, like 33 now? Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright. Exactly 15 years ago from the day after the incident. That means they're, what, 24 when this happens? That means that this game takes place in 2016? Is that right? So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. that day. Ah, that's where the earthquake thing comes from. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Jesus, that's crazy. This game made in the past was based in the future? Yeah. And now it's 9 years ago. I'm now older than Phoenix and Miles were in this game. Yeah, me too. They're, what, how old in this game, did we say? 24? So yeah, I am also older. That's crazy. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. Send help. I don't want to think about it either. That would be like scary, like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. Survivors? One of the 3 in the elevators had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. You have data on the victim, Edward's father? Yeah, hold on. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If you're alive, he'd be 50. So he had Edgeworth when he was 25? 24, 26-ish? That's crazy. I'm also older than that. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and all other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any idea on the suspect in there? That would be the guy my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in that elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond, the victim in our case. Suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so that he had brain damage. Oh my god. The fucking boat taker is this guy, isn't it? Oh my god. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Don't we know it, Phoenix Wright? Don't we know it? I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's way too much. We'll never get it out. Right. Brain damage just like me, for real, for real. I hope you do not have severe memory loss. I would just take what we think we'll need. But we're just taking the case file, just stuff. How Dad will do testifying in court. Oh, we don't get to go back and ask if he's getting Yogi. Save. I don't know. Do we even need this anymore? Oh, I did not mean to save it in 3. I meant to save it in 2. Whatever. It's all the same thing. Alright. D-Day number 2. Sure, there's going to be a number 3, too. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Connor, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Oh my god. This guy is so unbelievably fruity for how serious he is. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Oh my god. Mr. Von Connor, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Well, must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. My decisive witness to the stand. Oh. My phone is dying, so if you see my model freeze, that's why. Feel free to let me know if you see it happen again. Witness, state your profession. I notice how he does not ask the caretaker for his name, just his profession. In every single other case, every single witness has had to say their name and profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle, at Gourd Lake. I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in your boat rental shop, correct? Yep. Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a minute. This witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright, but I predict this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. I can imagine Phoenix's hair fitting perfectly on your slime avatar. It's just like, it's very easy to notice things. This game has trained me to notice like very key missing details because they're pretty obvious, right? When they're just like straight up not there. To the witness his testimony, shall we? The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There's nothing to question my witness's testimony, ergo no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now. Bro is just like, I don't care about court proceedings. Fuck you. We're done here. I didn't say this in a relationship, but man, it's so refreshing to see someone actually think ahead in the game. We do lots of thinking in these streams. There's lots of thinking ahead. Because if I don't, I will get lost in the sauce. Yes. Mr. Wright? Overthinking? Always. Always overthinking. That's me. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Oh my god. Homie is freaking out. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Let's see if you can, like, by your window. Right outside the little window of my shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. Please add to your testimony. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? I love Phoenix just like, but are you sure? Dad. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. He's walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, or that Edgeworth boy. It sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Tisk is. Look at how evil he looks. He's just like, mwah, mwah. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Your Honor, proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found in the gun and the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his fingerprints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. What we're going to do is save. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If we were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you've yet to realize even this basic fact. Today's testimony is a lie shows proof. Oh, we're whipping out Mia, if we can. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. Our 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no further reason to prolong this trial. Or is there any time to decide the case against the defendant? This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. Whoa! Whoa! What? The court finds the defendant guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month's date from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait. Who was that just now? Me? Huh? What? Larry? What the fuck? Give me 1 second. My brother just headed out. I'm gonna go make sure Rengoku's okay. I know we're at a climactic moment, but I need to take care of my cat. 1 second. Okay, I am back. I also need something to drink and to open the fucking door because it's blazing hot in here. I'm sweating. Something smells. It must be the butts. What is Larry doing here? What are you doing here? Listen. You gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. 1 moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did a gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony, and I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you call Eddie a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. Trial is over, so I hate to be like this. Von Karma is correct. He's already declared the trial over and adjourned. But, I mean, I guess we take this. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. He can make things even worse. Mr. Edwards was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all our court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict. Oh my lord. A judge just withdrawing their previous verdict just like that. That's crazy. That's insanity. I love this game. This game is so unbelievably over the top. It's crazy. It's actually wild. Mr. Von Karma, I order you call this new witness to testify. Now. What? Court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Welcome to Japan for you. This, to be totally fair, this could be done by declaring mistrial. Yeah, but then you would have to start the trial over, right? With a new, like, whole proceedings. Like, it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this whole thing would have to be completely redone. There's no jury, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, that is also true. In a normal court, you would like call a mistrial and you would get a new jury, but this game does not have juries. It doesn't surprise me, Aki. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Right. He found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? A lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? What a good question, Maya. Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon in any capacity? From the premise of being apart from Phoenix? True, so true. He's definitely spinning bullets for that. Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Our karma only has ever run perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15. And it's 15. That's true. Court is now back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Wait a minute, you're our last chance. That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I calmly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard that bang. I looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. I've come this far, but there's no way to go but forward. I mean, we know what that was. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. It was around midnight. Yeah. You're not sure? Don't give me that face. I'm not some human sundial. I was thinking about going home. I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa, everybody just calm down, okay? It was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. That's just the most important part of the case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Okay, so we're going to present, I think, Lada's testimony, because we actually have that in our court record. I'm just gonna save. We're just gonna constantly save. Where testimony? Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? That's what I said. Miss Lada Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. The old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here, so you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Oh my god. That's like the whole point of why he came up here, right? He came up here because he was like, oh, the guy said something different from what I heard, and then he came up here and told, is like, I only heard 1 gunshot. And the other guy's like, I heard 2 gunshots. And it's like, dog, now you're not sure? That's the whole reason you're here, is because you only heard 1 gunshot. Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. Oh my god. I'm gonna murder Larry myself. I'm gonna go in the game, go to Japanifornia, and murder Larry. Stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to your radio with the headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karno, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept the Swissness nor its shoddy testimony. Should you continue the testimony? Why not? I think he's more pitiful than a lawyer when doesn't know when he's lost. Make sure to include data so it's like your radio. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio scene. I was listening to a real booming loud mic. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What you heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio. Sure enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, What this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. At least Phoenix understands that this is all just a fucking... Why not? Why? What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Nori has learned how to play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games with perfectly now? Why? Hey, it's almost Christmas. By save scumming? Oh, I mean, of course. I don't know what to present here. Like, this is the 1150 thing, because what I'm trying to glean is that it's almost Christmas. The gunshot takes place at 2:15, like he's dead at 2:15. Like, I think what Larry heard before midnight was the first gunshot, and then there were 2 other gunshots at the lake, because this says fired 3 times. I think we do this one. This is at 12:15. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. You're trying to scare me. You know better than I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor. You hear what the witness just said? Did you just say, hey, it's almost midnight when he heard, or it's almost Christmas. Heard the gunshot, indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. You realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should not have heard the gunshot after midnight. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Yep. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see just what time the photo was taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order. What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight. But the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. Almost Christmas? What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Christmas, only a minute away. I am so pleased with this information. True. There is not mistaken, Your Honor. You heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? No evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. That would be this one. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Ms. Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. Timestamp on this photo receives December 24th at 11:50 p.m. Oh? Well, there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Oh my god, Aki, please. At least I get it now. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha, correct. There's a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Ms. Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 50 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, there were 2 sets of gunshots with 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set off to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night. Man, clear. There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Well, I can't save. Oh my god, I can't save! Why can't I save? I mean, it's gotta be the gun, right? This is my evidence. The murder weapon? No, this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witness who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. What then was the last shot fired? Could have said when the health bar appeared, when you saw the health bar here. Well, it appeared after I couldn't save anymore, right? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering what exactly did happen on the lake that night. This is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes, one at 11:50 and another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah, what's wrong, Nick? I haven't. Another case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murder in this case had the same idea in the murder in that case. What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand it. But it... Does that mean, what, that Robert Hammond went to go murder either Edgeworth or Yanni Yogi? And died? I don't know. If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict, dude. Nothing to lose. Just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. We're gonna save here just in case. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I love Von Karma. He's so sassy. So you finally realize the truth? There's gonna be no other murderer here than Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie, take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake, shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victor, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Well, guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. It's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. Timestamp on the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That boat silhouette is burnt in my brain. You're so real for that. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. I mean, if it's Edgeworth on the boat... Hi. Unfortunately, I do not speak Cyrillic. Russian? I don't read Cyrillic, so please speak in English. I apologize. Sorry. Would it just be Edgeworth and the murderer, then? Did I already save? I might have already saved. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murder killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer, then. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah, again you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. Oh, is he saying that Yanni Yogi attempted to murder? 11:50, he was the one that called Robert Hammond. That's so confusing. Why would he... Why would the guy who... Oh my god, I genuinely am so confused by this case. I am. Why would the guy who got off scot-free by Robert Hammond kill Robert Hammond and then want to kill Edgeworth? That doesn't make any sense. The guy can't even, like, remember it. He has to have his parrot remember it for him. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way down the lake just to shoot someone? And I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? I don't know, the fucking shop? Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Here, proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Just then, as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. Where would that be if he had just returned a boat? Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Not really. Give me 1 second here, folks. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me. Did I already save? There. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. Alright. I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. All this was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat and became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. And who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? We're saving every time. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. That was why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. He shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Are we saying this fucking crazy ass old man is this fucking sophisticated? Why? Why would he do this? Like, he has no reason to do this. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once he realized that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. See, like, this is fucking insane. Like, who... Like, it would be very easy for people to just be like, okay, this is the most convoluted thing happened, or Miles Edgeworth killed him, and he has motive. Case closed. Like, in an actual court, you have to convince a jury, right? And I think between the two explanations, I think fucking Von Karmas is way easier to understand. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. Boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh, this is a first. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to that lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake on midnight at Christmas Eve. He had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Victory trial here, I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. Huh? They just fucking let him walk away? What are you saying? What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot let him allow him to get away. They just fucking let this guy walk out of here? Without a word? Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. This is without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. Best that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes it feels like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Oh, you think? It's almost like we're the main characters in a video game. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You try to smile a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. Something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest. It's that I love you, Phoenix Wright. Please, please. I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. That you are gone from me after this case, and I am put in jail. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh no! There's no way. I'm so fucking done with this game. Ugh. Okay, so now we have motive, right? Now we have pretty clear motive and understanding. What? What is it, bud? I don't know if you guys heard my cat meowing just now. Yeah? What? Okay, so here's what happened. 15 years ago, Miles Edgeworth murdered his dad, and the fucking guy like lost his mind in the elevator and blamed Edgeworth and his dad for everything. And yeah, he wanted to kill Edgeworth or frame Edgeworth for murdering Robert Hammond. So that way Edgeworth would understand what he had to live through after being like basically being put out to pasture and being treated as a fucking murder suspect for his entire life. Alright. I'm gonna go take care of my cat real quick. But that's what's gonna happen. had my door open this entire time since my brother left, and I fed the cat like an hour ago. It is still extremely hot in this room. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life, never. Yo, how's everyone doing? Oh my god, Larry. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped me out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that bow top caretaker is pretty suspicious. Bet he ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I'm sitting, Edgy is pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know if he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Aw, us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Ah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? And he's changed recently, true. When you first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Poor Maya. I know, right? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. Are we finally getting the juicy, hot goss between Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright? It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. Damn, they really got this childhood thing going on. Childhood friend thing going. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? Remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? Not exactly they were in grade school. That's what I'm saying. I mean, most childhood friend stories start at least that early. Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. What is happening? Oh. Okay. Sorry, my phone blew up and I was like, why is this happening? But now I know. It's okay. Everything's fine. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Oh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. You can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped that PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. So the next day we had a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh my god. Look at this. He had the spiky hair since grade school? Are you kidding me? Homie cannot outgrow his haircut. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, give me the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing your razor. Oh my god. Everyone's going to town. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. The teacher is even getting in on it? Holy shit. Okay. First off, bad teacher. What the fuck? It's natural spiky hair? Then he needs to see a hairstylist. Worst teacher ever? I can think of some worse teachers. I'm not gonna lie, this teacher's bad. I can think of some worse ones. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. But we're gonna apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to the boy whose money had been stolen yesterday. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize, because I stole the money now. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. We should all be ashamed. Amateurs. That's so Edgeworth. Miles? Oh my god, look at tiny Miles. Why is he wearing a suit to school? Look at this kid. Homie's wearing a suit. Phoenix Wright was wearing like khaki cargo shorts and a t-shirt. And Miles Edgeworth shows up to school in a fucking three-piece suit. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Oh, it was Edgeworth who got his money stolen? Whoa, okay, that was not made clear at all. No. And you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, Larry showed up the next day for the trial. Look at Larry. Larry does not give any shits. Homie is in shorts and a tank top, and he's leaning back. Homie does not care about school at all. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I'm gonna play some money myself. Class trial's over. That's how it happened. No one figured out who the... After that, the three of us were the best of friends. No one knows who stole the money. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. So I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took that day off from school. If I'd been there, they wouldn't have thought I'd done it. So I took it down personally, see? Turns out the system was flawed from day one. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's why I heard his father was a defense attorney. Or his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Turns out this class trial is the first trial showcase where they actually gave a non-guilty verdict without pulling in another culprit. I know, right? Damn, someone out there owes Miles Edgeworth $38. That's crazy. I like this song. It's like the kind of song you want to rollerblade to. I wonder what that is with inflation. I mean, this would have been in when they were 9, right? So this was... Oh, no, it's before that, because the DL6 incident happened. So it was in the 3rd grade. No, it's about when the DL6 incident happened, isn't it? So it would have been, I mean, it's like 2000 money. It's not like this is like, you know, 1950s money. So whatever inflation has been since like 2000, basically. Which is not nothing, but still. Miles was eating like a king in grade school every day. Yeah, that part is true. I was gonna go off of when the game was released. Oh, I guess, I mean, that's probably like more in line with actuality, but I was going off of like in-game lore. We know the game takes place in what, 2016, so. That's true. If you're buying lunch at grade school in 2000, like, lunches in 2000 was like $70. Oh my god. That's crazy. Who's sending their kid with $70 of money for lunch at grade school? That's wild. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. Okay, so this is in 2001 then. This does happen in 2001. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. So sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There's an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Oh my god. Casually eating roasted pheasant at the public pool cafeteria. True. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The girl said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the AT I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Bro studied law, passed the bar, just to come face to face with his old childhood friend, and you're telling me they're not romantically attracted to each other? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Bro went through so much just to come face to face with, like, he couldn't just fucking go to court one day and just catch him on his way out? Like, what? Bro studied law for their relationship. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. And it's real. So true. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believe in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick, you have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Yeah, it's crucial for your relationship. Right, it very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I tell for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Wait, what? Did something happened to our court record? What did we get rid of? We got rid of the empty lake photo? What else did we get rid of? I'm not sure. The air tank? I thought we had already gotten rid of the air tank when we used it for, like, Gordy. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard about the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. It probably only really mattered to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. No, the reason Nick became a defense attorney was to come face to face with his future lover. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Look how unsure of himself he looks. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. Damn! One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. And he had to be the shooter. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. A defense attorney got him off the hook. That'll be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. In your rescue, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in the elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court, and that Yogi had not been of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. Errors least due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. It is like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in it. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Am I Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. Why can we still go to Grossberg's? Well, the cases where the defendant is declared not guilty without having to find that do exist in California, but somehow none of them happen to Phoenix. True. Okay. Looks like Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. He said something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Oh, that's so him. Oh, we can't go back into the records room. Okay. Only place left is Gourd Lake. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, now we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Are a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Oh. Because of the no camping sign, a lot of us camping there. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Man. Detective Gumshoe really is just a dog. He's really just a puppy. Like, he's got tons of energy, tons of emotions. He wears heart on his sleeve. Like, he's got attack dog vibes, too. He's just a dog. He's just a dog. Very dog. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edwards to show up. We left him in our office. What are you talking about? I mean, there's nowhere else to go but the boat rental store. Old caretaker got away. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Ah, hello. What the fuck is Grossberg doing here? What might you be doing here? Out for a walk? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edwards' trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. From what I saw of today's trial, Edward should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Find anything out, come by my office at once. Maybe it'll offer you some assistance. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? It's time to have a chat with the true culprit in this case. Polly. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squat. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, squat. I believe he run off and leave us prepared to fend for herself. Hello, hello, squat. Can we not chat, Polly? Yeah, you should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squat. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. There isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. It's gonna be like all the DL6 stuff, and it's like, it's gonna be proof that he's Andy Yogi. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get your revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. Okay, so it is the case. The question becomes, who the fuck is writing this letter? What the fuck? The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Pulling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. Exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. The plot thickens. True. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for sure. This letter is an amazing clue. Oh no. Oh no. There's no way. It just occurred to me that Grossberg was out here for no reason, and now he's like, if you find anything, come bring it to me. And we found a letter and oh my god, and Grossberg was part of the DL6 incident. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Can we present this letter to him? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he's following this letter then. Means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Oh, says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yeah, see, we got there. Yogi, the suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Dun dun dun. Kenny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. They happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. It became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Watch out, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. Mainly oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. Isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. I want to take revenge on you. Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. This is the nightmare that he had. This is what I'm talking about. I think Edgeworth killed his dad by mistake during DL6. You mean the nightmare? I think the time has come to tell all. The last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. Wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. Get us out, don't shout, you'll use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up all my air. What? Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you. Oh my god. Ah, what are you? Stop breathing my air. No, fine. He's attacking father. I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it's evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away from my father. Oh, he like throws the gun and it goes off on its own and shoots his dad. With that scream, I wait. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has run my ears for the past 15 years. Dog, you need a therapist. Please seek therapy. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? Because sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it this way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he won revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about DL6 incident, maybe. There is Nick. There is someone who knows about DL6. Yeah, it's fucking Grossberg. Should we end here? This is a good stopping point. This is good enough. We're gonna talk to Grossberg and then I think we're gonna be done. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, Feels like good stopping. Yeah. I see. Sergeant Trempton shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to survive that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Mr. Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Meow. I don't know if you guys can hear his meowing. Meow. What's up, bud? You good? This is his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Do you want to talk to Grossberg? Let's talk to Grossberg. What do you know about Mr. Edgeworth's father? Oh, yeah, Edgeworth's father. Everyone keeps calling him Mr. Edgeworth. He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. He may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. His sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. Being him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. Let's see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on the spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. One who shot me was the bailiff, Yenny Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Yeah, to save his kid. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he was falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. The possibility nonetheless. I'm gonna save and then present him the letter. Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. He got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. He was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Taking my son, be happy with your child to crush and live. True, so true. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Oh, you know who might have written it? You know who might have written it? In perfect handwriting? Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. You see it all the time in court reports. What? That means, when he told Mr. Yogi to kill was... correct. And the reason would be because Robert Hammond defended Yenny Yogi, and maybe Von Karma was, like, the fucking person on that case. I thought he had a perfect record, though. Why would Von Karma want to free game Edgeworth? If it were truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. They'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. They'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. But how could Von Karma know about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Maybe seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Oh. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow, it must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. vacation? It's an unusual event for the man. It was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prostituting. Like to go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. His strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know? I know that. I just believe in Edward's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. Father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. Police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Alright. This is where we save. And we call it a day. Oh my god. What a turn of events. Holy shit. Why does Von Karma have a fucking 15-year grudge? Homie cannot let it go. Today was a fucking roller coaster. Oh my gosh. Larry coming in to save the day. You know, DL6 being like literally everything. One might call it a turnabout. No way. Oh my god. But anyways, thank you all for coming. I will see you guys on Thursday for Sekiro. Don't forget to vote in the Discord. There's a vote in the announcements on how to handle planning around Silksong for next week. So please ensure you vote. The vote ends Saturday evening. So please make sure you participate if you feel like it. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all a ton. Scout and love forever. You all are super, super wonderful. And good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye bye.